Ria lived in a little seaside town where the waves greeted her window every morning. She worked at a bookstore that smelled of old pages and cinnamon tea, and every evening, she sat by her window with her favorite mug, watching the moon rise like a silver secret. Far away 3 countries, 2 time zones, and 1 ocean apart lived Aryan. He was a music teacher in a bustling city, full of honking traffic and chai stalls on every corner. He loved slow jazz, morning walks, and writing tiny notes to himself in his phone. Remember to smile at the sky, buy socks, Ria would love this melody. They met on a language app, randomly, one ordinary Tuesday night. Ria had typed, "Hello, I'm just here to practice French, honestly." Aryan replied, "Bonjour. I can't speak French, but I can hum you a tune." She laughed. He heard it later on a call and told her it sounded like wind chimes in spring. That was the beginning. They started talking a little here, a little there. Messages turned into voice notes. Voice notes turned into video calls. Day became night and time zones blurred like coffee stains. Aryan sent her songs he played on his keyboard. Ria sent him photos of her seaside sunsets. He'd say, "This chord reminds me of your smile." She'd answer, "This cloud looks like your hair when you just wake up." They never ran out of things to share. Even their silences felt like something they understood together. And somewhere between slow mornings and midnight laughter, they fell in love. It wasn't easy. They missed birthdays, festivals, random rainy days that begged for a shared cup of tea. There were moments of longing. Ria would reach for her phone instinctively when she saw something beautiful, thinking he would loved this. Aryan once sat alone in a crowded cafe, wishing her laughter could fill the space. But they made it work. They had rituals. Every Sunday, no matter how busy, they had a tea date. She with her chamomile, he with his cardamom. Video call open, hearts closer than the miles. They played If I Were There. If I were there, I'd put a blanket on your feet right now. If I were there, I'd take your hand and not say a word. Sometimes, they'd just sit, both watching the same moon. Ria once said, "You know, this moon must be tired, carrying so many wishes from people like us." Aryan smiled. "But it keeps showing up. Just like love." One evening, Ria found a package at her door. Inside was a small, wooden music box. When she opened it, it played a familiar tune, the first song Aryan ever sent her. There was a note inside, "Until I can give you this song in person, let it live with you. I may be far, but my heart has no distance." She cried. Not the sad kind, the kind that makes your heart glow like fairy lights. She kept the box by her bed. Every night before sleep, she'd turn the key and listen to the melody. And imagine his hand in hers. After 2 years of screen kisses, love letters in email drafts, time zones, and countdowns, Aryan booked a flight. He didn't tell her. He just arrived. Ria was reading on her porch, hair tied in a messy bun, wearing his favorite yellow sweater he'd never touched. He stood there, with a silly grin and flowers half crushed from nervous holding. She looked up. Time froze. Then melted, beautifully. She ran to him. No words. Just warmth. A hug that wrapped around every call, every missed moment, every "I wish you were here." They didn't need grand plans. They walked by the sea. Sat in the bookstore together. Made 2 cups of tea and didn't need screens between them anymore. That night, they sat under the stars, fingers laced. Aryan whispered, "The moon feels closer now." Ria smiled. "Because you are." Some say love fades with distance. But Ria and Aryan, they proved something else. when love is real, distance is just a detail. And warm feelings, they travel faster than light.